Good morning. Sunday today, and this one's not about the journey. So if you're looking for the journey, this one ain't it. Sorry about the other video yesterday. I cut myself shaving, didn't notice. Anyway, so this one's a bit special, and it's special because it means an awful lot to me and to Fran. Hence why I've got Fran's favourite jumper on this morning for my announcement. I've had my hair cut and my eyebrows done. See, so I can look all handsome and sexy for you. See. Anyway, so this one is about something special. A year ago this weekend, I got rushed into hospital. This is something that all my customers know. All our old customers already know. So I got rushed into hospital and nearly died several times, and was diagnosed with cancer of the bowel and the bladder and the kidney and all that sort of thing. And it was we went through quite a time for about months and months, about 8 months or so. And a couple of times throughout that, should have died. I'd caught septicemia twice. That was really close. And then went and had a stoma fitted, and ended up not having cancer, but ended up having diverticular disease, and losing part of the bowel and having a stoma fitted, and one thing and another. And then after that, a couple of months later, as I'm sort of all recuperating and everything else, I had some heart attacks, about 5 or 6 heart attacks in 1 week, which was when I went to the hospital and said, I think I've got a bit of a chest pain here. I was actually in the middle of an heart attack and rushed in on the table, and within 10 minutes, they're putting a stent in an artery in my heart. Anyway, the reason for saying all this is because I've been working on this for quite some time as a bit of a anniversary type thing, a bit of a celebration. So I shouldn't really be here by about, I don't know, something like a dozen times, 10 or 12 times. It was quite mental time for us, mental time for my family, one thing and another. So it's just quite a celebration, for us especially. Obviously it means more to us than anybody else in the world, because, I'm still here, so Fran's still got me, and I'm still here, and I've still got me, and I've still got my Fran and my Casper and my family and everything else. I'm grateful to be alive. And I count myself as a very, very, very lucky man. Anyway, without digressing too much, so that's what this is about. I have to say that, because otherwise, well, what's it about? That's what this is about. It's a celebratory thing, and it's to do with the fact that it's a personal thing to us, a bit silly in some ways, but at the same time, it's massive, because you see, when I was at my worst, my absolute worst, and this just happens, I find, in life. When people are at their worst, there are people that come through like you wouldn't believe. And our customers, our core customers came through like you wouldn't believe, and supported us and everything. It was crazy. It was heartwarming. It was a lot of stuff. Anyway. And I did a load of videos at the time, so I thought I was dying. I was actually making plans to die, and I was getting my brother to make a coffin and getting someone else to do cakes, and a customer was going to make some cakes for the funeral, and we were prepared. You know what I mean? So I said, what I will do is, if I make it and everything goes according to plan, what we're going to do is I'm going to give away £1,000 a month for a year, for 12 months. Now, I'm going to be very specific what this is about and how I'm going to do it. For a start, there's no comments needed. I'm not asking you to do anything. There's no comments needed. There's nothing. This is for our customer base, right? And I'm going to show you how this works in a minute. Now, if you're not a customer, you're not entered, because call it a raffle ticket. The raffle ticket is the sales record number. That's how I'm going to do it, and I'm going to show you how that works in a minute. So if you're not a customer, now there's something we give everybody gets this once. You can use it once, so you just got to choose what you use it on. But excuse me, if you go to the checkout and you buy something to sign yourself up as a customer, and you use the code FIVER with a capital F and then lowercase IVER, FIVER, that's all you got to put in, no space, no nothing else, capital F, lowercase IVER. if you're not a customer, or even if you are a customer, if you've never used it, every customer gets this once, everybody. So you can go on and you could buy, for example, go to the guides. So there's a guides, when you go onto www.thegreatbritishcoinhunt.com, go to the guides section, which is on the that side, on the left-hand side of your screen, and at the top, and you'll see guides category. Click on that and buy yourself a couple of guides: 10p guide, penny guide, 50p guide, £2 guide. Give you some idea of how we value coins and prices we value them for, and it shows you what you can. It shows you the coins that you want to look out for. The ones that I price most expensive are the ones you want to look out for, obviously. So, and it gives you, and there's also, in those guides, there's also coins that you think, well, I didn't know that. I'll start looking out for that, and so on, right? So this is not about rinsing money out of you, because you can be a customer for absolutely free. No postage, no nothing. You can use that voucher, because we haven't got postage on our site. You can use that voucher. You can spend a fiver, you spend £4.95, £4.99, whatever you spend, you ain't got to spend a single penny, right? On top of that, if you can be bothered, and I don't say this in a condescending way, because I realise I already send people to sleep and there's hours and hours of my videos, but if you can be bothered, i.e. if you've got time on your hands or whatever, and you want to sit and trawl through the videos one by one, you'll find there's hundreds of pounds of free vouchers in past videos. And what I do is, when we release a voucher and we do a voucher code and a freebie and all that, I make the total number available the number of subscribers. So if people haven't used the voucher, it's still available. If that voucher code is still live, because there's still a few left, then you can use it. And there's loads and loads and loads and loads of free ones. Free. There's some where you got, like, you know, you get £10 off if you spend £37.50 or something like that. But there are loads and loads and loads and loads of free vouchers. So anybody can join in this. Anybody in the world, anybody can join in this. You don't need any money. What you do need is to be a customer. You need to have bought something off us. And your contact details need to be completely up to date. So you need to have your email address, your phone number, your proper address, your proper name, right? It's got to be proper. False accounts, we come across them, we not only bar them and block them and delete them, but we'll also delete any other associated accounts. So, because we give a lot away throughout the year, so, you know, we like to keep it nice and friendly and fair, okay? Fair to both of us, fair to you, fair to me. So anyway, we're doing this for our customer base, right? So every single time somebody buys something, it creates an order number. And that order number, that's your raffle ticket number, as far as I'm concerned. That's how we're going to do this. So, if you're a customer that has placed 100 orders over time, then you've got 100 tickets in the bin. Do you see what I mean? If you're a customer that's bought 4 times off us, 4 separate times, therefore 4 separate orders, you'll have 4 different order numbers. You don't need to find these. You don't need your receipt or anything like that. We already know. You don't have to do anything. So if you've bought 4 times off us, however, in the past, year ago, 2 years ago, yesterday, doesn't matter. If you bought 4 times off us, then you've got 4 tickets in the draw. If you've only ever bought 1 order off us and placed 1 order, then you've got 1 ticket in the draw, right? The only way we can do this is on the order number, yeah? So if somebody says, oh yeah, but I bought 20 items on 1 order number, well, it's 1 order number, and it's the order number that is the raffle ticket number. So I can't do anything about the amount of items you bought on an order. However, the more orders a customer has made, the more tickets they've automatically got in this draw. You got me? Now there's £1,000 worth. It's a mystery parcel, and there's 3 prizes, right? Prize number 1 is 500 quid's worth. Prize number 2 is 250 quid's worth. Prize number 3 is 250 quid's worth. So you got 1 for 500, 2 for 250. The prize. Oh, the rules. Right. Rule number 1, you must be a customer of the site. If you're not a customer of our site, www.thegreatbritishcoinhunt.com, then there's no order number. If you've never bought off us, then there's no order number. So in order to buy off us and not spend any money, so that you know I'm not trying to get money out of you on this, just use your voucher code FIVER and go and buy something, and therefore you've got an order number, and therefore you've got a ticket, and you're in the draw. And every single order number is a ticket, and we will do this every month. So even if you just use your voucher code Fiver and you never buy anything off us ever again, you're in the draw every single month. Your chances of winning are less because you've only got one raffle ticket in that draw, whereas I've got customers that have probably had 200 orders or 50 orders. So those customers will be in there 50 times over the last, because they've made 50 orders in the last 4 years or something. Do you see what I mean? So the number of orders, and this is a way in which I can show appreciation more for the people that have supported us the most. Because yes, every single customer is as important as the next one, but obviously a customer that spent 600 quid in 2 years has supported you in effect more than somebody who spent 50 quid. See what I mean? So that support needs to be repaid, and that support gets repaid because you've had lots of orders, and therefore you've got lots of order numbers, and therefore you've got lots of raffle tickets in the bin. Do you see what I mean? So you have more chances of winning if you're a customer that has supported us many times. Whereas if you're a customer that supported us once with just one order, then you're in the draw automatically, but of course you've only got the one ticket. So rule number one is that you must be a customer. Okay? That's rule number one. Rule number two is that this is open to anyone, anywhere in the world, because if you are a customer of ours, we've got customers all over the world, not just all over the country, all over the world. Right out in the farthest there and the furthest there, and Australia and America, whatever, right? So anyone, anywhere in the world can join, because if you're a customer of ours that lives in Timbuktu and there's an order number there and it just happens to be you that's picked, then you're going to win. Simple as that. So this applies to anyone, anywhere in the world of our database. So rule number one, you must be a customer. Rule number two, it's anyone, anywhere in the world that is a customer of ours. Got it? Rule number three, see rule number one and rule number two. It's that simple. You must be a customer. It's open to anyone, anywhere in the world. Rule number three, see rule number one and rule number two. You must be a customer. It's open to anyone, anywhere in the world. It's that simple. You don't need to comment. You don't need to share. I'm not asking you to take up a moment of your time. You just have to be a customer. If you're not a customer already, go and get yourself a free coin or a free guide with voucher code Fiver, and then you're a customer and you're in the draw. It's that simple. Got it? Can I be any simpler? First prize, every month we're going to do this. Now, should I do it at the end of the month or the beginning of the month? I think the beginning, because if we do it at the end of the month, then December's is going to be at the end of December. I think it would be quite nice if the person in December knew that they'd got it before Christmas. It's like a Christmas present then. So we'll do it at the beginning of the month, right? So we're in September now. The next month is October. So on the 1st of October, I'm going to do a video. And I'm going to do it the way I'm going to show you in a second. And then I'm going to post it live, and that's the person that's won. Now I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. And in order to show you how I'm going to do it, it's almost like making a live draw, right? Because it's going to pick a number, and I'm going to show you how I find that number easily, so it's all fair, and that's going to produce a name. So just as a one-off, whatever name I pick, I'm going to send them a little something, right? So if that's you that I pick in a minute, I'm going to send you a little something, because I'm using you as an example to show everybody else, if you see what I mean. A couple of things I need to tell you about the prize, etc. First of all, excuse me, it's cold I've got. Nearly gone. So the vouchers, you cannot use more than one voucher at a time. So you can't go and buy 20 quid's worth of coins and find 20 quid's worth of vouchers and do it that way. You can't do that. If you go and look at past videos and find 20 quid's worth of vouchers, then make an order each time, each voucher, use each voucher, because you can only use one voucher at a time. That's the way our site is set up. There's nothing I can do about that. It's not a rule I put in place. It's just the way it works. So you can only use one voucher at a time. So that's all we're set up for. So if you find a voucher, say a free £2.20, and you find a coin for £2.20, then you can go and use that voucher, get that coin, or £1.95, get a coin, and you get it free and sent to you free, right? And then you'll get an order number for that, you see? So you can use past vouchers, and you're allowed to use as many vouchers as you want. If anybody goes and opens up false accounts to use the same voucher code over and over again to try and have it away with a load of coins. It has happened before. People have tried to do it, and every single time they try and do it, they get called, please don't do it, because you're just going to ruin it for yourself. We'll bar you and we'll never let you in again. So just open up one account and then use the voucher codes, and use as many voucher codes as you want, as often as you want. Just use them one at a time. Okay, so that's the voucher code bit. The prize is going to be based on, it's going to be based like I do a mystery parcel. So it's going to be based on the retail price of the item that I've included in this package that's on our site at the time. So for example, I probably will include, various pennies, 2p's, 5p's, 10p's, 20p's, to give people like the sets. Old pennies, Queen Elizabeth II old pennies, the big ones, George VI, George V, Queen Victoria, threepenny bits, sixpences, foreign coins, Isle of Man coins, Falklands coins, various denominations of various different countries, whatever. So I will pick these coins out and I'll put a package together. So I might pick out a particular country, particular coin, and we might have that on the site at £2.95. So that will be on your receipt at £2.95, and you will get a complete printout pricing every single coin, so you know how much that coin was valued at retail price in 2019, because that's the date of your receipt. So every single item you get included in your package, so for the two 250 pounders, every single item that's included will add up to at least £250. It'll probably go over, and then it'll be marked as paid. So you'll get a receipt. You're not asked to pay any money. You get a receipt, all the prices, and then at the bottom it'll be zero to pay, because you won't have to pay anything. So we'll do that, and then the 500 pounder will be the same. The items will be priced in a big receipt, several pages of receipts for all these coins, at the price that we've got them for on our site at the time, at that moment of adding them to the order, because we will create an order. See what I mean? So that's how we're going to do it, and I'm going to show you how we're going to pull the winner in a minute, right? But that's very, very, very important. So to be clear, your prize might include a couple of new bits and pieces, but I'm not doing this package as in don't expect to get loads of brand new package coins, that kind of thing. What you're going to get is you're going to get the kind of thing that I've been hoarding and saving and dealing in over the last 7 years. So I have no idea what I've got that I'm going to be putting in there until the time comes when I start putting the parcels together. Do you see what I mean? So, and it will include loads of stuff. But what I'm going to say is that this prize, this group of prizes is going to be based on circulated coin. So you'll get what we class as good condition circulated coin. 250 quid's worth, 250 quid's worth, 500 quid's worth. Could be anything at all, but you're going to get this package. Okay, and it's circulated. I'm stressing that it's circulated. So if you end up getting an uncirculated bunce in there, you're going to be over the moon. You're not going to be disappointed. You're going to be over the moon, because I'm not promising you a single bunce. I'm not promising you a single packaged. I'm not promising you a single uncirculated coin. What I'm promising you is that the packages will contain circulated coin. Now, if I choose to put in an uncirculated 1972 10p, I might. Do you see what I mean? I don't know. It'll be whatever I choose to put in at the time. Right, the clear-cut thing is I'm going to pull 3 winners on the 1st of every month, and I'm going to do a vid. And I'm going to say who those winners are, and then we're going to post off to them. And it's going to be that simple. And it's going to be every single month for a year. So there's going to be 12 of these. So we'll go from now until next year, the anniversary finishes. That was the whole idea, and that was the thing I've been working on for the last couple of months. To be able to do something every month for a year as a bit of a thank you, massive thank you to our customers, but also that is a promotion, because I'm promoting it, so therefore if you're not a customer, come and join and become a customer. I don't care that you don't spend any money, that's fine. Later on you will, there are people that have come on and they only spend the vouchers and they don't spend any money whatsoever. That's fine. But not everybody does that. What you find is people will come along, they'll use the free vouchers, and then there's a coin that they want for their collection, they'll come and buy it. So you get it back in the long run, you know. So that's what this is all about, right? Sorry to rattle on for too long, but that's what this is all about. And like always, I like to fully explain what I'm doing so there are absolutely no misunderstanding. Okay? Brilliant. Thank you very much. Right then, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to refresh the page. This is the inside of the admin, right? And yesterday, our last order is order number 10446. So that's 10,446. That's how many sales we've had on our website. So the order numbers go from 00001 up to 10446 at the moment. Got it? So that's our parameters. So if we was going to do the draw today, and let's assume this is the first of the month, if I was to do the draw today, I would put in those parameters. So now we come on to how we'll make the draw. So the best random number generator I've found so far is random.org, and this tells you why. So you can read that yourself at your leisure, tick pause. But it is all to do with, it's all to do with the stars and things like that, I think. Anyway, here it is here. True random number generator. So we've got a minimum of number 1, and we're now going to go for 10,446. Right? And then literally, we just hit the button. Oops. Hit the button, and it's picked a number that quick. 8729. Okay, so now we go back to here, and we go to filter orders, and I type in, what was that? 8279. And I type in 8279. Hit the button. And then what will happen is, and we try not to show too much, so I don't give people's information away. If we go down, 8279, there it is. 8279 belongs to David Joins. That's whose order is 8279. It's that easy, and that's how I'm going to do it. Got it? So now David Joins, because I've used him as an example for this draw, he's now going to get a little something sent to him. He's probably watching this, so well done, David. Hope you don't mind me using you like this for the draw. And you'll expect to get a little something through the post from us, just for me doing it this way. So, see how easy that is? And that's how I've done it, right? So your raffle ticket number is your order number. Whether you've paid any money, whether you've paid loads of money, it makes no difference. It's the order number that counts. So on the 1st of the month, so it will now be the 1st of October, what I'm going to do is I shall do a video, I will go on there, and I'll do exactly like I just showed you. I will take number 1 as the first number, and the last number will be, the parameter last number will be whichever is the latest invoice number at the time I do the draw on the 1st. Got it? And then on the 1st of the next month we'll do the same thing again. So I can do a live draw, it's done in seconds, we can see who the winner is, and there you are. So I should do 3 of those each month, and we'll pick a £500 mystery parcel winner, a £250 mystery parcel winner, and a £250 mystery parcel winner. Anyone can do this. If you're under the age of 18, please, please, please talk to your parents. I don't mind if your parents want to set an account up in your name. I don't mind that, so you can trawl through videos and buy yourself coins and things like that. But it's got to be done with cooperation of your parents, right? You can get free coins, little ones, but it's got to be done with cooperations with your parents, and obviously they have to oversee any purchases that you make, right? So no going nicking mum's card and flipping, causing problems like that, right? Okay, so get mum and dad's permission, and you can and you can partake, no problem at all. But we've got to do it all fairly, all honestly, all proper, all above board for everybody. All right? So it's £1,000 mystery parcels going to be given away. You don't have to do a thing except be a customer. If you're already a customer, you don't have to do a thing. You don't have to comment. You can comment if you like, but you don't have to. You know, it's what I'm saying is I'm not making you do anything other than the fact be a customer if you're not already one, but I'm not making you do anything in order to enter a competition. It's just going to be automatic, and all the order numbers will be all the raffle tickets. Right, I must have explained that properly and perfectly by now. So good luck to everybody, and if I can just say a massive, massive thank you from the bottom of my heart to every single person that supported us over the last year. Family, friends, strangers, customers, everybody. The support has been wonderful. It's made me feel wonderful, and so now it's time to give a little bit of something back. You know, I'm back. I'm healthy, and I'm back. So thank you very much. And you know, I just want to give another plug to my brother's band. He doesn't know I'm doing this. His band is a reggae band, and he's in it, and it's called the SGs, and they've got a radio show every Sunday on North Hearts Radio FM. North Hearts FM, and they're also on Facebook, and it's facebook.com/the SGs UK, THESGS UK. And if you search Google for the SGs UK, you'll find their website as well, and Twitter and Facebook. If you want to follow and join them, they would be really pleased and appreciative. And they are a really good reggae band. You might like some of their music. All right, thanks very much, and good luck to everybody. Brilliant.